Welcome, travel advisors. We are so excited to have Susan back during this ALG Vacations week, and she has some amazing stuff to share with us today. How are you doing, Susan?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, thanks for asking. Just before you get started, I just want to let the travel advisors know if you guys have any questions, feel free to put those in chat. If we have time at the end, we will do Q&A. If not, we will direct you in how to get those questions answered. And also, this is recorded, so you can review this at any time at your leisure going through the trainings hub of your travel cafe website. So without further ado, Susan, let's get started.
All right, great. Thank you so much, Amanda Rose. I really appreciate it. And thank you, everybody, for joining today. If you don't know who I am, I'm your ALG Vacations BDM. I'm based in Orange County, California, and I've always been on the tour operator side of the business, and I'm going on my 28th year next year. So a lot of expertise and a lot of experience on the tour operator side, and I'm really glad to share all of that with you. I do want to mention on this slide specifically, this slide talks about us as a partner and how, we're here to service you as a travel advisor for your mutual clients with all of our buying power, our support, and technology. But I do want to point out at the bottom of the screen the five brands that encompass ALG Vacations. FunJet Vacations, Apple Vacations, Travel Impressions, Blue Sky Tours, and United Vacations. Previously, we were six. Southwest Vacations has been sunset, but just want to make sure that you are aware that you can still book Southwest Airlines for your flights for your clients under four of our brands. Of course, not United Vacations, but the other four would have Southwest Vacation or Southwest Airlines flights available for your clients that are looking for those routes. So our brands are all located to book online at Vax Vacation Access. And just so you're aware, Vax is our sister company. There's other suppliers on the Vax platform besides ALG Vacations. So when you're saying you're booking on Vax, that can mean several other different suppliers besides ALG Vacations. The rule with Vax and ALG Vacations is ALG Vacations is 100% on Vax, but not everything on Vax is 100% ALG Vacations. So what we did is we created our own ALG Vacations homepage. What you're seeing over on the right-hand side is the Vax homepage, where you're going to see other suppliers such as Universal, there's Travel and Leisure. There's several that come up underneath the reservations and brands on that blue box in the drop down that you see there, besides our brands. Our brands are highlighted there, but if you were in Vax Live, you would be seeing a whole list of suppliers. You want to make sure that you're utilizing our brands and our homepage within Vax. So this is what our homepage looks like. When you go to the ALG Vacations link in the drop down, it's going to take you to this homepage. This is what you want to bookmark as your homepage so that you can log in and out directly on our page here that you're going to be able to book our five brands. Then you'll know that you're booking within ALG Vacations, and you'll also be seeing all of our content on the drop downs on the toolbar. You'll see our training, our marketing, our support link, which is up in the right-hand corner, that allows you to click to contact our different departments. You can either click to chat with a call center, click to call, where you can ask for our call center to call you back at any phone number that you provide, or email our different departments by using the email template. So keeping that algvacations.com page as your homepage is going to give you access to a lot of our information as well as the support link. When you're in the booking engine, which you would access on the algvacations.com page, just like you would on the Vax homepage, it's the same booking engine, because again, that's just a landing page within Vax. But when you are in our brands in the booking engine, you're going to see all these little value indicators next to the room categories. You'll see agency incentives, added values, information on products and policies, our Lux brand. I'm going to go over several of these within the presentation, but all those colored indicators give you great information so that you can see when your client's getting more and when you may be earning more, as well as other designators. So do be on the lookout for those value IDs because they have great information for you. One of those value indicators is exclusive perks. When you're in the booking engine and you've pulled up a hotel that's part of our exclusive perks, you can see several of the logos down there at the bottom. When you see that little indicator next to the room category, that means that your clients are getting something specific with that hotel that's an added value for your clients, an exclusive perk. It could be anything from complimentary private transfers. One of our hotel partners gives cabanas out by the pool for 1 day free of charge, complimentary when you're booking their hotels through our brands. So you can see the information for exclusive perks per hotel on what the different perks are on the landing page at algvacations.com under promotions. You can open up the different or the different hotels and see based on the different properties what that perk is. You'll also see get paid to upgrade. You'll see there the red box at the top. That means that there's a bonus available for this hotel, which happens to be Dreams Adventurous Riviera Maya. If you scroll down to the next room category down below, you'll see that now that box is green. That means that that room category is paying you an additional 2% commission on top of the premium commission that we already offer you as an Archer travel advisor. So do look for those little boxes, those indicators, because those 2% increases add up throughout the year so that you can really create a higher earning potential by upselling your clients, giving them a better experience, and getting a better commission for yourself. I have seen some of these commissions for these bonuses as high as an additional 9%. And again, that's already on top of the premium commission structure that we have for Archer Travel. This program would be for Mexico, Caribbean, and Hawaii. That's where you're going to see these increases. We also have the ability for you to set your own commission. So if you're in the booking engine and you're working with clients and you would like to add an agent surcharge because you're doing a lot of research, you're spending a lot of time in meetings with these clients to get, all the information that you need to create that beautiful itinerary within our brands, but you want to add a little extra for yourself for those hours that you may be putting in, you can go ahead and click on the booking administration link within the booking engine. It's going to take you to this little window that's going to open up where then you can adjust that commission. You'll see the commission that you're already getting, but you can adjust up either by a dollar value or a percentage and set that as your new commission. And that, of course, would be paid to you as the normal commission that we send over to Archer and that you would receive from the agency. We also have our ENVF flights out of different gateways nationwide, mostly in the Midwest. ENVF stands for Exclusive Nonstop Vacation Flight. These are our charters that we offer from different origin cities, like I said, mainly in the Midwest, to different sun and fun destinations like Cancun and Punta Cana. These are available on Apple, FunJet, and Travel Impressions, and they offer a full commission on flights as well at 15% for Archer. So you're getting 15 on the hotel and 15 on the air. So that's a great commission structure when you're booking these flights for our air-inclusive packages. You can see the schedule, the routes, and you can see our map on the ENVF dropdown that's under vacation packages on the ALGVacations.com page in VAX. There's flight guides that you can open up that you can see all the pertinent information for the different routes. So if you're looking at, say, Minneapolis, when you open that up, you'll see that we have 6 different destinations available with the ENVFs from Minneapolis, where something like Dallas has 2. And I mentioned Dallas because we just launched the 2026 Dallas routes for Cancun and Punta Cana today. So do take a look at that if you're in the area or you're booking clients out of that gateway, because that's going to give you all the information to take advantage of those ENVF flights for your clients next year. We also have our Lux program, which is our luxury program. This is available on all of our brands. It's a program, it's not a brand. What it offers you is the ability to book over 500 hotels worldwide on any of our brands, which would be in the program. You can see our Lux portfolio on the landing page for Lux under vacation packages, and that'll show you all the different hotels that are around the world. I said over 500, but I think we're upwards of 550 at this point because we're adding all the time. You'll see hotels all around the world. So this is not just sun and fun destinations. Europe, the Middle East, Asia, and Africa are also included. These hotels are 4.5, 5-star properties that are in some sort of program within the industry to designate them as a luxury property. They're all vetted by our team, and we have direct relationships and contracting with these hotels as well. When you're in the booking engine, you're going to see that you can either filter out by luxury on the left-hand side, or you can see the little indicator, those little boxes next to the hotel room categories, and you'll see the Lux logo next to those hotels that are part of the program as well. What this gives you is the ability to work with our concierge team to add in anything extra for your clients. Maybe they're going to Europe and they want a private guide and driver for the day in Barcelona. We'll build that in with our DMC in the destination. That cost will be added in. It'll be prepaid in the package, and something like a tour would be commissionable to you as another component at 10% commission. So another way for you to offer more for your clients to give them that luxury experience, as well as earning more commission for yourself. If it's something like just notifying the hotel that it's a 25th anniversary or a special occasion, of course, that would be complimentary and that would be noted in the booking that we've reached out to the concierge at the hotel and that they're well aware that the clients are coming in and celebrating a special occasion. So I mentioned Europe because Europe is definitely, a very popular destination right now. We are seeing our Europe product bookings grow. We're adding more to our program so that you have more to offer your clients. And we pretty much offer everywhere in Europe as well as beyond. So we are worldwide now. We're not just sun and fun destinations. So you can book your clients to the Middle East or going down into Asia. But the Europe product itself, I do want to point out, just because we have so much product to offer your clients with our brands. We work with many airlines into Europe as well, domestic as well as international, coach and standard seating, as well as into upper classes of service with business and first class, with both bulk and published fares available. We also offer a lot of different brands when it comes to the hotels. Everything from the larger brands that you may be very familiar with, as well as bed and breakfasts and smaller independent chains and one-off properties throughout Europe. Maybe it's an independent hotel that's available in Barcelona or Madrid. We would have that in our product line, and you can see all of that by just pulling up the destination in Vax, using the filters if your clients want to be near a certain site or certain area in the destination, or any of those filters such as luxury. You can then pinpoint the hotels and book those hotels for your clients. We also offer a lot of additional components that you can really, add into the package to make it a true one-stop shop with the package. We work with Viator as well as our DMCs in the destinations for tours. We have some smaller companies we work with some destinations like Travel Curious, which is in London, Dublin, and Amsterdam for small immersive tours. But Viator does fill in quite a bit of our product. And I know you have a great relationship with Viator directly with Archer, but you can add in Viator tours so that it's all in one place within the package, one price and one commission coming back to you. And you can see all of our tours under features in the Vax booking engine. We also offer our destination guides, our Europe guides specifically within our marketing portal are very helpful. I mentioned this yesterday, I believe, in the sales and marketing lab that I did with Reggie. Under the ALGV 360, that's one of our marketing platforms. You can search for our Europe guides that are these two-page guides that give you great talking points or added information on different destinations within Europe specifically. We've created these to help you, to guide you in these destinations you may not be as familiar booking when your clients have questions about seasonality or currency, the language, what's the top hotels that you want to look at for leisure travel? How would you spend your time in the destination? That's all the information that we have on these two-page guides. That first page there you can see quite clearly, but on that second page that's a little bit hidden, there's the top sites to see in the destination so that you're not missing on telling your clients about what they want to make sure they see when they're there, but also a curated itinerary to give you an idea of how many days your clients would want to spend in that location, as well as what they would do on a daily itinerary. And then you can create that within Vax and the added tours that we offer for any sightseeing tours. We have a complete Europe content hub also under vacation packages on the ALG Vacations page. You can open that up and get up-to-date information on the different areas within Europe. There's everything from entry requirements to added information and destinations at a glance. All kinds of information right there at your fingertip that you can peruse that page on your leisure. We also offer pre and post travel. So if you haven't thought about using a land operator for your cruise clients when you are adding any pre or post days, you definitely want to look at a tour operator that's going to provide you with more product, the ability to create that pre or post day as for as many nights as you would like to book. Maybe they're coming in 7 days early and they're seeing a couple different cities before venturing over to that port city. You can create that with our brands for Europe and then add in transfers in most European port cities so that we can get your clients from the hotel to the port after they've been there for several days, or vice versa on the other end, picking them up at the port upon their disembarking and taking them to the hotel and then creating a post stay. We've got a lot of different port cities that we offer product, tours, rental car options if they're traveling by car after arriving into Europe before they get on the ship and they're doing their own itinerary. So you can pretty much create any way that you want for that pre or post day, but then we can provide the transfers to make it a true pre and post. We also offer hotels in port cities around the world. So we may not have the transfers, but we'll definitely have the amount of hotels that, really going to be a good source for your clients and yourself when you're looking for every budget. So maybe it's something like Seattle, Vancouver. You can see all the different hotels and the tours. We'll have flights that you can take advantage of to create that pre and post stay around the world. We have also a great groups program at ALG Vacations. I know most of you are pretty familiar with our groups teams and our groups programs because we do an awful lot of groups for Archer travel advisors, both contracted and groupies. But if you're looking for more information, we do have our groups resource page that you can see all the information with our different brands and what our two programs provide on the ALG Vacations page. But just real quick, we have our groupies program, which is for small group travel. This is a flexible program where you're not holding a contract, you're not holding space, but you are creating a small group by by requesting a group code that you are then applying to the bookings as you make them in VAX, and that provides your clients with a discount. And if you book the minimum that you need for the different hotels that are in the program, you may also be earning comps for yourself. So do take a look at groupies. It's a great way for creating a group and earning more when you're booking 5 to 25 rooms. We're going back to those little indicators again when you're in VAX. You can see this in this case, the Hyatt Zilara Riviera Maya is part of our groupies program as a bonus hotel. That means that the discount that's provided when you book the minimum of 5 rooms and apply the code is double what a regular hotel would be with the groupies program and code. Of course, contracted groups is a big part of our program, and we've got a great team within our groups department that handles contracted groups. Contracted groups are 10 rooms or more. You're locking in the price and the inventory. You're signing a contract. It's a little bit different than just booking and providing a code with a groupies. So you want to make sure that you're very well versed when you're getting into contracted groups because you are entering into a contract where you will need to be selling the minimum rooms provided for that contract. There's, different penalties that may come into play. There may be different deposit requirements based on the size of the group. So it's a little bit different. We do provide a lot of training, and I'll get to that just in just a moment. But one of the enhancements that we made just this year for contracted groups is the inventory auto drop. And this is for all new groups under Archer Travel that you're booking with our brands. The inventory auto drop will be added automatically. And what this does is it provides the ability for our groups department to drop inventory that's not sold prior to you getting into a penalty phase. So you can utilize the date that we recommend or select your own date if you want to pad that date a little bit at the time of contracting. This will help you, especially for those of you that are newer or just have, a lot of, your schedule is very busy and you don't want to miss that drop date. This will drop any unsold inventory, not just rooms, but also unsold nights within your inventory prior to it going into penalty. So it's kind of a catch-all safety net. It's a fail-safe, as I like to say, so that you won't be caught with any unsold inventory within your contract and be held in penalty. We have a new groups offer page as well. This is around mainly contracted groups, but there's groupies information as well so that you can see what hotels may be offering an added perk for contracting through our brands. You can peruse that at your leisure on the ALGVacations.com page. We also added earlier this year new custom event pages available for contracted groups. We've always had this for groupies, but now we have it for both programs. And what this gives you is the ability to create a web page for your clients when you're booking groups. So if you have a destination wedding, which is what this example is here on the screen, or maybe it's a family reunion or a pickleball group. We're hearing an awful lot about pickleball groups. You can create a web page that then you can share with your clients, either the group leader or for those that are contacting you to book, has the information on the group, the dates, the hotel information, your information as the travel advisor to contact with questions, information on what may be taking place. In this example, it's a destination wedding. So on that second little window there, there's the rehearsal dinner, the venue for the wedding, date and time, and they're all taking a Sunday excursion the next day. That information is going to be there. So they're going to see everything that's being provided during that time for that group. And then there's a booking widget. That booking widget will allow them to book right into your inventory for either a contracted group or a groupies. So a really great way to save time. They can book on their own and it goes right into your inventory so that you are earning the commission or comps on the group, either groupies or contracted groups. I mentioned training. We have a lot of training. Our ALG Vacations groups team has a three-part series that they run every month for groups called Raise the Bar with Groups. There's Getting Started, the Technology Session, and Mastering Your Group. These are the three dates that are coming up that you can see on our webinar calendar and you can register for live now. Or you can go back in our webinar calendar and you can watch last month's training on demand. So either way, either live or on demand, that training is there. And I would definitely suggest going through the training if you're new to groups or you haven't booked a group in quite some time. There'll be some enhancements that they'll talk about as well as best practices and policies for booking groups. We also have our coffee chat with Amy. She's one of our trainers, and she provides open Zoom rooms that you can join, just like you're doing today, with her every week to talk about different topics where you can ask questions and just get to know Amy. She also does one-on-one trainings as well, and she's another level of support that you can contact when you've got questions about your groups. So jumping over to travel protection, no matter what type of booking that you are booking with ALG Vacations, either individual FITs or groupies or contracted groups, you always want to make sure that you're adding Travel Protection Plus. This is our cancel for any reason travel protection program. Of course, the cancel for any reason is going to cover anything prior to departure, less the cost of the travel protection itself, with either a cash back or travel credit option, depending on what you have selected for your clients. I will make a mention, the only thing that's not covered with the cancel for any reason is non-refundable hotel rates. And we do have some non-refundable hotel rates in the booking engine. So if you're going to be purchasing Travel Protection Plus, make sure that you're booking a regular room rate so that they have coverage on the hotel as well as the air and all the other components that are in the package. The during travel plan is going to offer the medical, trip delay, trip interruption, and we have a complete page on the ALG Vacations page under vacation packages for Travel Protection Plus that lays out all the coverages. You can see the policy, everything that you need to know, as well as the pricing. Something that we enhanced this year is the best price guarantee. This is a benefit when you're booking the Travel Protection Plus, that if the hotel goes down in price within our brands after you've already booked it, you can always go in and have our call center adjust that hotel price to the best price anytime prior to travel with the best price guarantee when you've got the Travel Protection Plus on the package. And now this is for all destinations. We also have our Waves program. Hopefully, you're all very familiar with the Waves program and you've been keeping track of your own Waves account with your points that you're earning when you book our brands in VACs or contracted groups. Once you have your Waves account set up, which the way that's going to happen is the first time you book with us and you deposit, you'll get a welcome to Waves email. That welcome to Waves email needs to be opened up and you need to follow the complete registration process to make sure that your account is then current, set up, that you have completed the terms and conditions and you're good to go. Once that's done, every time you make a booking in the booking engine, in VACs or contracted groups, you earn Waves points. You can see there, you earn 5 points for every $40 that's booked on an ENVF or scheduled air inclusive package, or 2 points for every $40 booked for land only. If you don't know if you have an account and you've been booking with us, Under rewards on the ALG Vacations page, you'll see waves. Follow that to the dashboard to where you would log in to your account. Simply reset your password. If you never set up your account, it's then going to start the process by sending you that welcome to Waves email. If you did set up your Waves account and you just forgot about it, it's going to get you access back into your account and you're going to see how many points that you have that you can then redeem. When you redeem your points, you can either redeem them for travel related items. There's some shopping on the dashboard that has all kinds of fun things that you can purchase on that shopping dashboard. Or what most advisors use it for is redeeming those points onto a prepaid Visa card. And then you can spend those dollars on that prepaid card anywhere that Visa's taken. It's a regular 16-digit Visa number, and you can pay your bills with it if you wanted to. You can utilize it for anywhere that Visa's taken online. I mentioned yesterday also on the Sales and Marketing Lab with Reggie, we talked a little bit about the ALGV 360 page and what's available there. This is our marketing portal where you have free access to our flyers, our videos, our social media content. There's all kinds of information here, as well as those Europe guides that I mentioned before. You can search that for anything that you want to use based on your, agency's plans. If you've got maybe an upcoming bridal show and you want to customize a flyer for your agency with a promotion that's available, this is where you would do that at the ALGV 360 portal. And this is under tools on the toolbar at algvacations.com. You'll also see our travel blog link. This is another marketing portal where you can access all of our social media content. You can share it right onto the different platforms that you may be utilizing. Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, all of those are available for you to share right onto those platforms, right from our travel blog platform. If you're not ALGV Pro certified, you may want to look into this coming up soon. This is our Travel Advisor Specialist program that really gets you up to speed on everything that we offer with our different brands, our programs, our earning potential, our policies. Everything that goes into selling ALGV is located here to really get you from I don't know to being a pro. You can join right in at algvacations.com/ALGVPro. It'll take you through the program. There's two different options. You can either take the accelerated course or you can take all the components which I would suggest, just because then you're really going to go through the whole program from A to Z. And even those that are very seasoned and book us all the time always learn something even on the basic course. So if you have the time, you might want to really go through it, each component, but there is an accelerated path if you want to get through the program a little bit quicker and you feel that you can test out of some of the components. This is through the Travel Institute. It does provide up to 5 continuing education credits. It's also a requirement for any of our in-person events. So if you plan on requesting going on a FAM, or you may want to accept a FAM invitation that you get, you would need to be ALGV Pro certified. For those that are going to our upcoming Ascend conference later this month, everybody attending is ALGV Pro certified, and that will be the same for next year in 2026 when those invites go out. We just added the ALGV Pro Active for 2026. This is the companion course for those that have already completed ALGV Pro, but you want to get everything that is up to date since that course was updated. The active is there, so that will be available to anyone that really wants to take anything after the date of December 3rd. I know I'm not being clear right now. October, I'm sorry, December 31st. You want to make sure that you are up to date so you can always take ALGV Pro Active to complement the program that you've already taken. So we've had some exciting updates with one of our brands, which is Blue Sky Tours. Blue Sky was always our niche brand for Hawaii and South Pacific. But if you've been watching what's been going on recently, you'll see that we've added 150 different destinations all around the Indo-Pacific Rim. So we've added Singapore, Abu Dhabi, the Maldives, Asia. Everything that encompasses that area of the world is now within Blue Sky Tours. So it's expanded product. We've also changed the commission structure where Blue Sky was always a little different with a tiered program based on the price of the booking. The commission structure would be anywhere from 12 to 15%. It is now 15% hotel commission across the board. There is some commissions on air carriers depending on the carrier and the type of ticket that you're booking as well, and the add-ons. Most of those would probably be capped at 10% for some of the features, but now it's a much easier commission program to understand. Has the low deposit of 250 per person, depending on the type of package that you're booking. And we've always considered our Blue Sky Tours call center staff as the true experts in the regions. They've all gone through extensive training for these new destinations that have been added, so you can utilize their expertise through the call center. And Blue Sky, much like our Travel Impressions brand, is travel advisor only. Something I want to go through really quick. This has been launched for some time is our Amstar Connect. It's the new program with Amstar, who's our sister company in the different destinations where the inclusive collection properties for Hyatt are located. So Cancun, Punta Cana, Jamaica, all those destinations. We've launched our new Amstar Connect program. This is launched already in Cancun and Tulum specifically. It will be coming to the other destinations where Amstar services our mutual clients. What this offers is the ability for you to opt in your clients to be communicated directly by Amstar at the moment they touch down. You'll see here at the bottom under the communication touch points. When they arrive into Cancun or Tulum right now and they're opted in, your clients will receive an email from Amstar stating that their driver is waiting to let them know when they're through immigration and have their bags. They'll click a link in an email that they've received advising when they're ready, which will then guide them to their driver, the vehicle by name, by license plate number that's waiting for them outside of the airport, outside of baggage claim. Really great for those that are first-time travelers, and especially for those that maybe have not flown into some of the airports like Cancun, where it can be very congested and very busy on arrival. So this is a really nice program that's going to get them through seamlessly. Once they're in destination, they're also going to have touch points for their departure transfer. At 72 hours, they're going to, before departure, they're going to start getting emails from the Amstar team stating what time the pickup time is and when they need to be in the lobby ready to go for their departure transfer. They'll get several touch points with communication until that departure day. At departure day, at 30 minutes prior, they're going to get a link where they're actually going to be able to see a map, just like Uber uses, where they're going to be able to see the driver approaching the hotel. Any adjustments to pickup time will also be communicated then. So they'll know exactly when their driver is arriving the hotel. We love this, but you do need to opt in your clients. When you're in the booking engine and you're finalizing the booking, you're going to see down here, there's an area where it says, do you want to opt in for your clients for Amstar? This is much like the airline opt-in for communications with the air carriers. You're going to offer the email address and phone number for your clients. That's what opts them in, so they're going to get that communication from Amstar at the moment they touch down in destination. As I mentioned, the other destinations will be coming soon. So we should be seeing Punta Cana coming on, as well as Jamaica, Cabo, Puerto Vallarta. They'll all be coming soon. And another announcement with Amstar is now in St. Lucia. Now that we have an inclusive collection property with Secret St. Lucia, we now have Amstar as our provider for the entire island of St. Lucia. So we've got a couple minutes left, so I'm going to just talk about a couple of the promotions that we have going on. I did mention these the last 2 days during ALG Vacations Week. If you've caught any of the other webinar yesterday that we did with Reggie or earlier this week with Jose, we have the tail end of our friends and family event happening right now. So there's still a couple days left, well, today and tomorrow, where you can earn some prizes for yourself. This was an advisor appreciation type promotion that was going on all month with everything from Amazon gift cards all the way to you could be a winner of $1,000 cash simply by booking ALG Vacations. Puerto Vallarta is our destination of the month for October. So there's up to $500 off for vacation packages, including Puerto Vallarta and air in the booking window there for travel through June of next year. For Blue Sky specific, Hilton Hotels in Hawaii is the Paradise partner, up to $100 instant savings, starting a couple days ago and running through October 23rd, and also running through travel through June 30th of next year. We have some others that are coming. They're not active yet because they start tomorrow, but you'll see the landing pages for the promotions tomorrow. But you're getting a little sneak peek here. We're going to have our big October savings where your clients will earn up to $500 off instantly. You can see the booking window starts tomorrow for booking through October 23rd, and that's for travel all through next year. We've got Europe is calling. So we mentioned our Europe product earlier. Europe is going to have a great promotion starting tomorrow, up to $550 off. And then we're giving you a little extra lead time here. We are going to have our flash sale with Hyatt starting tomorrow. So that will give you a couple days of very deep discounts for Hyatt hotels. And we also have a steal of a deal that will be starting later this month on the 10th. So look for those promotions on the promotions landing page at algvacations.com. We also have, because you're part of Travel Leaders, which is your consortia that Archer Travel is a member of, we have a great incentive booking Royalton right now, started today, goes through the end of the month, where by booking Royalton hotels with air inclusive, either scheduled or ENVF flights, you could earn a 4-night all-inclusive stay for two. So do look at Royalton for your clients that are traveling to those sun and fun destinations. You can earn a 4-night stay for yourself. And then the last thing before we get to questions, I know we only have a couple minutes left, is I want to make sure that you're all aware that you have a promotional commission structure right now for Mexico, Hawaii, and Caribbean for all of our brands except for Blue Sky Tours, which would be at 15. That is a 16% hotel commission structure going on right now. So you can really earn a lot if you're booking any of those get paid to upgrade hotel room categories. You're going to get those extra 2% on top of this commission structure. So you could be earning 18% on hotels right now with ALG Vacations. And that runs for travel anytime through the end of this year. And with that, I'm going to open up to any questions, Amanda. I know we only have a minute or two left.
That's totally fine. So the first question, and thank you so much. This was a wonderful webinar. The first question we have is, do you know off the top of your head how long we have to enter our bookings on Waves?
Well, that would be automatically done for you. So if you have if you're booking in Vax or booking contracted groups and your account is set up, you're automatically getting those points. We do that for you. That is based on your Vax username. So once your account is set up, automatically applies for any new Vax or contracted groups. If you're setting up your account now and you have past travel, but you never set up your account and you're just completing those terms and conditions now, you're probably going to see points that are still available for the last 30 days. But if you don't set up your account, those points are going to continue to expire until you complete the registration process. So do that. That is something that you definitely need to make sure that you're up to date on.
Perfect. Next question is there any way to book transfers only at designations through ALGV?
No, our transfers need to be incorporated with a hotel. You can book land only, but the transfers would be in a booking that includes a hotel stay.
Perfect. And I think that's it for now. So if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us at the Arthur Travel Team. Don't hesitate to use the FAQs on ALGVacations through your Vax Vacation Access portal. And Susan is always here to help as well. So don't hesitate to reach out. You have many platforms that you can use. And yeah, Susan, is there anything else you want to add before we close this session out?
No, only just thank you for your time today and hope to see you all at convention next year. I will be there. Put my aloha on.
I love that. Well, I hope to see you guys at convention too, and aloha, everyone.
Okay, bye-bye.